I've read a lot of manhwa over the years, and to be honest, I'm not good at keeping track of the many that I've read. However, in saying this, I've been keeping track of this manhwa for a few years now, and I've got to say, this is perhaps the best superhero action manhwa I've ever read, and that is Superhuman Era. The plot is honestly pretty simple. There are monsters called Inhumans that are terrorizing people, and individuals called Superhumans, humans with superpowers that apprehend and fight them. We are given no clear reasoning behind why these attacks occur, how Inhumans came into existence, how Superhumans came to be, their background, nothing. Just simple fighting, and that's that. And now we are introduced to the main character, Lim Khan, a high school student and a superhuman. He operates under the guise of the superhuman called Whitecap. Along with his close friend, Ju they're the ones responsible for the defeats of multiple Inhumans across Korea. More Inhumans appear and more superhumans appear to fight them. But what this manhwa is exceptional at is portraying the side characters. The manhwa has a lot of characters, with a wide range of ethnicities and backgrounds Russian, Korean, Japanese, Irish, American, Australian, Chinese, and many more. Yet the surplus of characters doesn't feel overwhelming. Instead, the introduction of these characters in different scenarios fits quite well to the pacing of the story. After all, these inhuman attacks are not exclusive to just Korea. It's happening all over the globe, hence why there's a need for so many characters, whether that be normal humans, superhumans, or inhumans. The first character aside from Lincoln that we're introduced to is the teacher. Understanding of his class's boredom, he urges them to stay up to date with the current situation of the world. Very unlike the teachers of many school-related manhwas, he is concerned for his students and their welfare, as a result of his son being a victim of the inhuman attack. I feel like that's a really nice touch there. Already, this manhwa differs from the more adhesive themes of negligence that is common in school-based scenarios. Now, let's talk about the superhumans. The manhwa does not shy away from dedicating full arcs for all of them. It honestly feels like everyone is the main character, judging from the lengths the artists and authors go to make them each look formidable and pretty cool in my opinion. Especially with the likes of Saint Pearl, Jane Sonata, and Nangi, each of them formidable fighters in their own right. I feel like that's where the manhwa really shines. Each time a new character is introduced, the artist finds a way to go above and beyond at showcasing their unique abilities, interesting personality, and overall just character in general. The aesthetics for each character is phenomenal. All of them have their own unique personalities and styles that provide a sort of enjoyment for the readers. The author is extremely creative in attributing different powers to each of the characters. Their dispositions or temperaments are clearly reflective of the powers that they wield. Take St. Pearl for example. With St. Pearl's power being a divine blessing from the sun, her blonde hair, phoenix wings, and attire is clearly an indicator of this. The yellow color, symbolic of hope, mirrors her personality, her wish to save people in need, for that is the right thing to do. Nangi as well has a unique ability, Black Mirror, an entity that can transform into anything he desires. Its color scheme is very fitting for the dark colored attire that Nangi dresses in. Other interesting abilities include Vasilov's digestion, in which as he loses weight, his power exponentially increases. Perhaps the most fascinating ability is Jane Sonata's Stonehenges, an array of 79 Stonehenges, each of them with a free will that can move independent of the original Henge's thoughts. With four different formations, Jane Sonata is perhaps one of the strongest, if not the strongest superhuman that has ever existed. There are such a diverse cast of characters that makes Superhuman Era such a blast to read, a very enjoyable manhwa for anyone who's interested in superheroes and, yeah, action in general. I loved the art. Originally, I wasn't a huge fan of it. The way the artist drew was a little bit weird in my opinion, but over time I grew to really enjoy it. They're fantastic with the facial expressions of each of the characters, and some of the panels just blow my mind. What I really love about the fight scenes is the attention to detail. Detail to every action, every movement. You can really feel the impact of every punch or kick that is thrown, and the twisted expressions of pain on the characters' faces really tell that. I also really like the addition of blood, sweat, and grime on these individuals, as they participate in battles that decide whether they live or die. Each action is designed to inflict as much damage as possible, and given their superhuman capabilities, it is with little wonder that they are afflicted with such serious injuries when battling other Inhumans and other superhumans. There is also a substantial improvement in the art as the manhwa progresses, with panels like these at the later chapters. This really tells me how passionate and invested the author and artist Ciel is delivering such beautiful panels. So I highly recommend you guys give this manhwa a read. A really good manhwa, and I hope you guys enjoy.